Hey everybody, Michael Maskey here. For those of you that don't know, my daughter Zoe is 9 years old, Down syndrome, and was born with an AV septal heart defect that was repaired, I guess about 9 years ago-ish. She was 6 months old at the time when the surgery was done. And one of the concepts that I struggle with is now that she's 9, going on 10 years old, how much do I help? And the analogy that I think of and that is so helpful for me is the transition that a caterpillar makes to become a butterfly. And we're very familiar with this process, but the caterpillar forms a cocoon, and within the cocoon, that's the process then begins of the transition to become a butterfly. It's one of the most amazing if you want to talk about transformation, like it's such a great analogy for transformation of one thing becoming completely another thing right before our eyes. But as we watch this process unfold, if you have ever said, you know what, I want to make this a little easier for the butterfly to get out of the cocoon. And if you open that too early, meaning you help, what you ultimately will do is the butterfly, it won't form properly, it won't get the strength it needs, and it will never fly. I want you to think about that for just a second, and I want you to think about that for us with special needs kids. How much do we intervene? How much do we help? And this is a question I struggle with a lot. So and here's like a bottle, right? So Zoe with water bottles will come to me, Daddy, can you open this for me? And some of them are really, I got to work at it to get it off, but it's how much do I help? So how much does she? So there's a whole lot of factors for opening something simple like a bottle. There's a whole lot of factors that have to come into place. You got to have the grip strength here. You got to have grip strength here. You've got to have sort of the finger dexterity working together. And then you got to have sort of the connection to have this hand move differently from this hand. So this hand's moving this direction, there's actually a lot of physiological things going on when you sort of break it down, that eventually what we want to do, we want to get those on autopilot. So you grab with this hand, you just and you just know and it's that forceful turning. So, but how much do we help? Because sometimes I see you guys just give me, there it's open, right? So did I help? Or was it better there to have some struggle go on? And it's like, how much struggle? So I'd be curious for you as parents, as we try to set up the best context for our kids to be successful, how do you determine this one? How do you know when to step in and help? And how do you know when to let them struggle and let them hurt and let them get through it on their own, let them figure it out on their own? That's a really hard thing. And sometimes I think we just want to make things too damn easy on our kids. And there's a lot of things where it's just too easy. And it's because it's the struggle that takes things from sort of kind of knowing about to actually like, you got it. And you can do it unconsciously, you can do it without thinking. So hopefully this video was valuable. If there's any other special needs parents that you want to share something about, I'm always open to learning. And so part of this is sharing what I know, as well as learning from you all in this. So that's it. Have yourself an awesome day. Love you. See you later. Bye.